Hi everybody, I'm Trin Johnson and welcome to Dust in My Eye. Today I am putting together a small chest of drawers. I had a $5 rewards certificate from Michael's, and then I got another one and it said that it was going to expire soon, so I decided to see what they had on the website, and I found this chest of drawers. I had looked at it in the store, but it was a little too pricey and I didn't want to spend that much. And with this $10 off and my teacher discount, I got it for a really good price, so I couldn't help myself. So anyway, I'm going to put that together, and then I'm going to work on cutting mats for my entries into our local art center's membership show. And I hope you join me. Now that my chest of drawers is all put together, I need to figure out where I'm going to put it. And it was over a year ago when I was considering buying this before, and I'm not sure that I ever got to the point of figuring out where it would go. And it was a long time ago anyway. So I think I've got it down to just 2 spots that it would work in the studio. And I'm leaning toward a specific one, and I'll tell you why. I'll show you the 2 places, and I'll show you which one I'm leaning towards. Considering I don't even know what's going in it yet, I think this is what I need to do. So option A is to raise this white shelving unit back there and put it on top of this. It would bring the ironing board above the top drawer, but it would bring that white shelving unit way up, higher than the framed picture is right now, and I just don't know if I like that idea. The other option is to take this unit that is down here, and it's a little squatter, a little shorter, a little fatter, wider, deeper, and I can move that under the shelving unit, which wouldn't raise it quite as high, or I could put it over here where my extra black thread serger is, and this basket full of this, that, and the other thing, and just kind of scooch that stuff over, which is what I think I'm going to try first. That was my initial thought when I was looking at this way back when. So I am going to try and switch that stuff around. Okay, I got it switched around. There are things I like about it. I like the way the new dresser fits, and I can fit my wire shelves over there because they were basically useless where they were. But I'm not real fond of the other one being where it is, because I have to still be able to get to the foot pedal for my serger, and I have to be able to get to this foot pedal for the other sewing machine, and it kind of crowds the heat vent. So I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think I'm going to live with this for a while and see, because I still don't really like the idea of putting these shelves. I don't know if that's in the shot. Let me scooch you over. Don't really like the idea of putting that underneath those, because it would raise them way up, and I don't know if I like that. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to fill it with. In the meantime, I have 3 paintings I am trying to frame, cut mats for, etc., for the upcoming Starkweather Arts Center membership show. I have to get these submitted, and you can see I have 2 done. I have 1 more to do, but I have to buy the frame and the mat board. And while I was working on them last night, cutting mats, my cat, unbeknownst to me when I went down to have dinner, I stupidly left the door open, and she walked across, I believe, the painting on the left with the flowers, because the other one was in plastic still, and then walked directly across the mat board I had started cutting for the other painting. I managed to get it to work. Luckily, most of her prints were in the middle, which was the part I cut out. So anyway, that is the other project I am working on currently, and will take some of my time this week, but I'm going to try and figure out what's going in my new dresser. So, and I've got all this stuff to put away that was on top of the other dresser, and there is no room for it there anymore. So, next step, onward, So yesterday on my way home from art class, I stopped at Michael's to pick up some mat board so I could get this last piece matted and I can get it all photographed and get it submitted. So I thought maybe you would like to watch. So this first pile right here is packaging stuff for shipping Etsy sales, anything that has to be wrapped. This is aqua boards, anything like that, that's little canvases, etc. I also have, I took a class from Alan Picard, Painterly Landscape, and all my stuff that I did in that class is in that bag. I might put that under there. This is empty paint paper pads that I used cardboard from, and a lot of it is down here in the top drawer of that dresser, but it's starting to run out of room, so I'm going to start a new drawer, I think, with smaller pieces in it. We use it to back homemade sketchbooks, things like that. And then this is my printmaking stuff. I have rice paper, and underneath that I have some glassine paper. It's not for printmaking, but just in general, that's where I keep it. That is for making pastel pads, but of pastel paper. But I have printmaking, some prints, rice paper, like I said. I have things for making prints, rollers, etc. are back there. I have rubber pads here to carve out of. All my carving tools are in here. And this also has any erasable, like eraser board tape, the dry erase tape, and dry erase markers are in here. These go with the printmaking. And then this green thing, I have all my little ATC cards, small pads to make ACT cards or little paintings out of. That's what's in that. This is all the sleeves to put them in. This box is full of ones that are done and are ones I bring to art fairs to sell. So I'm going to try and get that in there. Then I have this whole stack, which is from all my teeny tiny paintings on YouTube, all my shorts. And I'm going to do a sketchbook tour. Obviously, they're not in a sketchbook, but of these, and then they will probably get added to the ones I take to fairs, and or some of them might go up on Etsy, or if I ever get my Patreon going, they might go in there. Anyway, so that's what that all is. And then I have these two boxes that are for backpack. I used them to make backpacks. I used them when I did my standing art kit. This is like twill tape. I used it to make when I made my backpack. That is my pastel kit, my big pastel kit, which I don't think I have taped a video on yet. So that will be coming up. Anyway, these are the things I'm going to try and fit in there. So let's see if I can make it work. So I pulled the dresser out, and I have a pad of paper on the top that I got from a printer, actually. Shoot, I'm not sure if it was in college. I can't remember. It's full of paper samples. And I put that on top. And I have my little metal shelf next to it that I have put some soon-to-be inked pieces on. And the box on the top shelf is full of paper towel bits and pieces that I can reuse. So I'm not sure what's going on the bottom shelf. So I'm going to try and fit this in, and I will tape that so you can see. I will probably speed it up so you don't have to watch every second of it. And we'll see where I get. So this is all I have left, which isn't too bad. I managed to get everything else into the drawers, and I might just put this down there on that bottom shelf for now. I'm going to live with this for a while and see how I like it. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, I have finished the 3 things I have to frame, although technically they're not completely framed because I have not done the backing and the glass isn't in them because they take better photographs without the glass, so I always take the photographs before I put the glass in. But anyway, they are matted and it's all sent in, and we'll see how that goes. So I hope you enjoyed this peek back into my studio and watching me struggle to put this chest of drawers together. It didn't turn out too bad. I didn't make too many mistakes. And bonus, you got to watch me cut mats for these pieces that I am submitting to the show. And I hope that you enjoyed it, and I did enjoy your company. And I really, really appreciate your being here. So if you liked this video, if you had any, got anything out of it, if you could hit that like button, that would be fantastic. And if you want to see more videos of mine, then hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of future videos, hit the cute little bell. So until next time, thanks so much for watching. And please check out my Etsy shop where there's prints of my artwork along with some originals and my cute little monsters for sale. And I have some other little goodies, so it'd be great if you could check that out. See you next time.